Welcome to No Man's Sky Permadeath mode, and here we are, guys. We are up on the space station in the home system because we've had another invite from Nada and Polo to make a visit, so we're going to go and do that, guys, and then we're going to go off and do some more missions just to have a bit of fun, do something a little bit different. But before we actually do that, guys, what I want to do is rename the starship with a name that was given to me by Catching Z's, and it's called Crimson Ether. I really like that name, actually. I think it kind of fits the ship. Just make sure I spelt them correct. Yeah, looks correct. So we've now got our ship called Crimson Ether. So we have another ship type name. And you never know, eventually we might even have a Crimson Ether 2, 3. And what we're going to do now, guys, as I say, and again, guys, thank you very, very much for all your comments and feedback. I'm really starting to enjoy this, guys, because I think exploring this game together is very, very important, because there's just so much to it. There's so many things to learn. So here we are, guys. We're just going to go in, and hopefully Polo will give us another level. And sometime in the future, I do want to check out the Atlas path again. It keeps giving me reminders for it. So here we are, guys. So let's go up and see, well, Nada and Polo. Hopefully I will have the necessary level, because I do really need to work on the extreme planet and all the creatures on a planet, because I'm going to need those eventually as well. All must end, time must end. Even here, Nada and Polo cannot escape the reality, for data cannot survive. Make peace, find happiness, be who you want to be. Goodbye companions, goodbye stars, I will remember. All the pieces have fallen into place. Nada explains, where once Nada stared at star charts, now they see lines of code. There are connections and patterns everywhere. Perhaps I will understand soon. Perhaps I will see existence as Nada sees it. Okay. I think we're just going to request. Yeah, we're just going to request some. Nada gives me a gift to aid my travels. I wish only for me to be happy. And we got another 43,000. But this is the person I really want to talk to. Specialist Polo. They have found us. Ela, Nada, Ela. I have noticed a strange looking message on Polo's panels. As the Gek spots my gaze, their brow furrows. Whatever the news is, it isn't good. Polo hurriedly turns off the screen when they see me, forcing a smile onto an anxious face. Trying to be friendly, the Gek states that the Sentinels have started to detect the presence of their anomaly in various systems. If the Sentinels are not distracted soon, they might kill Nada and Polo before the proper time, but Polo assures me not to worry. As long as we have friends, nothing will be truly wrong. It will transmit Sentinel data. Polo silently bundles me into a hug, where I return. This time I do not recoil. I do not ask why either, but the tears are in the Gek's eyes. They thank me for saving their lives, however brief their respite. And we've got a jetpack booster theta. Okay. We will get to some of the more interesting techs, although I'm not sure if I've got them all. And the multi-tools are not worth the light. And one thing I do want to check before I leave, guys, I haven't checked it the last couple of times, but there's something in me that hopes that there might be something that will eventually wake up here as well. User identified, terminal active, unlocking data log for analysis. This machine is ancient, a powerful relic of a long since world destroyed. Okay. Oh well. And what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go back to the single planet system where we were doing missions in the last part, and then we're going to do a couple of the more stranger missions that we were looking at. We're going to do them one at a time, just to see what they're like, because I mean that's part of the game, isn't it? Exploring different things. I'm going to drop a save. I'm just going to jump in Crimson Ether. Got to remember to start calling it Crimson Ether, not just Explorer. Okay. And where is the space station? There it is. I'm just gonna whip across to the space station. Maybe I'll just wait here. See what that actually is. It's an elite one. I certainly don't want to go up against an elite bounty ship with a ship that's effectively untested. So I think we're just gonna push off. And myself, I think I've got a few bits and pieces in my inventory that I need to drop off as well. Still got this thing here, defense chip. Right. Make sure it's just the one we're after. Look, I even got 181 nanites. Savors. I actually come back from there. Yeah, Savors station. Okay. Tab out. And grab a bit, tiny bit of carbon. Well, not pass it up. And what have you got for me, sir? Fascinating. Okay. Corvax prevents a list of missions and associated rewards. Browse missions. And what we got? Collect an item, deliver an item, repair a damaged item. I like this repair damaged item, but I think what we'll do, yeah, we're going to do repair a damaged item. Client seeks an explorer to locate and repair a piece of damaged machinery. Automated test reports indicate the presence of animal teeth and droppings in the wiring room. The external damage. Okay. Client, the private Sentinels. Okay. And we're just going to do these one at a time. Okay. Damaged machinery coordinates received. Okay. And of course, it's going to send us back to the single planet that we've got. I mean, if I do all these missions, guys, and there's a bit of time left over, what I might do is just fly to another system. I think we're kind of flogging this planet. Actually, before I go, log. Oh no, it's journey, isn't it? Long time since I've been into here. There are level 4 extreme conditions. We got 1.2 souls to go before we get to the next level. Okay. Maybe we'll shoot up a few more Sentinels whilst we're down on the planet. And beeline. Oh, I was about to say, this looks like it might be underwater, but it's not. Okay, that's good. Don't particularly want to go swimming today. Really cold here. Not as cold as I know some of you guys are, especially over on the east coast of America, but we're having a little bit of a cold snap here in the UK as well. It's recording early in the morning is quite interesting. I end up wearing fur-lined boots and gloves and a thermal fleece. Can I hardly say that when I'm recording, because when I get up, the house hasn't really warmed up enough to actually do stuff. So it's a bit like a kind of recording in a cold situation. Looks like we've been here before. This looks a bit familiar. And this looks a bit like an abandoned building, so there might not be a landing point here. Okay, never mind, we've got plenty of plutonium. Oh, there's a landing point over there. We can just sidle on around here. One thing I do like about these explorers, they got far better maneuverability than the haulers, and it'd be really cool to compare them with a fighter. Yes, I know. I definitely think we've been here before. Okay. It's a very simple mission then, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. Oh, carbon, iridium, input terminal, 20 zinc. Boot sequence auto test completed. The device is now fully operational. I should transfer the success to its owner. Okay. Signal to the object's diagnostic reporting tool, letting the owner know of my success. Okay. Return to mission, traveller. Something Korvax echoes lack. The electronic life form is waiting for me with a full range of companion unit blueprints clearly visible on the screen behind them. I feel as though they need to make a decision. First, their facial lights cover their metal shell in a warm and protective screen. Secondly, they redirect onto my multi-tool a deep and violent red. Let's go for a peaceful green. Life form gives me an exosuit technology blueprint. Okay. Got 71,000. And I didn't get a... Oh well. Suppose that's the way it goes. Let's go and check out these over here. There's the local contingent of the Sentinels coming in. I think we'll keep the first aid for the moment, just in case. Got a few more nanite clusters. Yep. Here we go, drone killing. Or sentinel killing. Get out of the way there. Now the question is, where did that cylinder drop? Okay, it's just right as I can. I think we can afford it. Yeah, it's tucked in here. Always shows as chrysonite for some reason and never... Okay. Where are you? Okay. We've done one, so let's do the other one. Got a few more nanite clusters. There's nothing in here. Okay. Go away. Just get and grab this. Might as well grab the Marabulb. Never say no to Marabulb. And I think that's going to be it, guys. I'm pretty sure this is slightly greyed out, but we'll grab this on the way past. A little bit damaged, so I don't really want to risk too much. Yeah. Oh no. And of course there's a sentinel coming in. Where are you? Okay. I'm not too sure if I hooked that one. Oops. My aim is a bit off. Okay, we've got to get out of here, guys. My health is getting a little bit too low. Well, jetpack booster theta. I suppose I could put a jetpack booster actually on my exosuit. I mean, that could be worth considering. Of course, we're going to get out of here straight away. See if we get bounced again by another fighter. Yeah, I mean, I could always put in a jetpack booster. That could be quite useful. Not that I use the jetpack that much, but it's a tech that I tend to forget all about. Okay. Got here 5 nanos that can get to the... I think we'll just go up and trade in the mission. Nice and simple. I think a lot of these missions are a bit too simple, to be honest. I think I mentioned it in the last part. I think it'd be interesting if there was like a chain to some missions, not every mission. But maybe, like, say you had to visit someone and then go off and meet someone else or something like that. And so there's a bit more of an interest to it. Oh, it's us standing over there. We've got 5 semiconductors. That could be useful, because if I remember correctly, Bill Silver's saying that some of these do actually give you resources which can actually be very, very useful. Hunt predatory creatures. Don't want that. Collect an item. I think we've delivered an item. Okay, let's collect an item. Okay, the client has recently begun a new business. They take ordinary items and help others to value them, primarily accomplished by cheap objects and then distressing them so they appear to be historical interest. They seek a new batch of items to perform alchemy. Okay. New mission, mutton dressed as lamb. I presume that was mutton dressed as lamb. Okay. Or dressed as nanites. Okay. Deliver the plutonium to a secure depot. Okay. I think we'll do this one and then we'll move on, guys. I don't want this to be too repetitive. Maybe it's time for us to take another jump towards the centre of the galaxy. Let's have a quick look at the jetpack take action. Now I could put a stamina enhancement. Need a car light sheet for that one. That's Tal, that's Sigma. This one, well, we need Omicron for that one. Okay. It's a nice hauler there. Okay, where's the... Oh, there it is. Deliver the goods. Right, so we're just gonna put down on here. Hopefully I will have the health so I can shoot up a few more Sentinels. Oh, this is a base anyway, so I think we've been here before actually. Looks very, very familiar. Yep. Yep, definitely been here before. Because of course, loaded the game, so we should be able to get some resets from here. Shielding shard. Oh, right. This thing and the clients delivered 250 plutonium. Wow. Okay. I think what we can do is sell off those neutrino things. Not those items. Can definitely sell off the pugnium. Oops, where's the neutrinos? There we are. 22,000. See there, I've got 168 million. I'm just going to need to find something to spend them on. Like a new freighter. I think I've looked at that one. I don't think he's got a lot in the way of slots. Nice ship, not much slots. Grab that. King dagger. And a convergence cube. Do you get a feeling that freighter's actually following me? Do you have this feeling that you're being followed? Let's talk to this guy. Let me get up here. I think I spoke to the guy, one of them over there last time. Corex entity help. Lights of the electronics lifeform's casing is wide and dim, but as they turn to talk, the mask becomes momentarily blank. They swiftly come back online, but they can't help yet. Nevertheless, they can seem keen to communicate. Okay, we'll go learn another word of Corvax. And we got the Corvax word for creation. Corvax convergence, entity, traveller. Multitude of processes appear to be working with electronics life form. Very simple, elegant. Right now, a fraction of the process is directed at me. Okay, we're going to ask for directions. Might as well. If we can get another manufacturing base or something. Observatory. Okay. Is it going to be worth going there? we're going to be leaving this system, guys, so I don't think I'm going to bother, to be honest. If it had been a manufacturing base or something like that, but I can't see the point of going to an observatory. These semiconductors are part of the advanced manufacturing stuff. Let me just check my book. Sure, semiconductor, wherever it is. Semiconductors. Yep, semiconductors is part of a quantum processor. Now I just need a a superconductor. Semiconductors used in part of the process making a superconductor, and then that combined with a can actually make. Will I be able to make a quantum processor? Okay, I've got part of the ingredients. Okay, we're gonna up into space. Right, let's just. Oops. Right, let's get back to the mission agent. We've got to go to the freighter anyway, so that we can actually jump to a new system. So let's get in here, guys. There, here we go. Catch this guy in. Fascinating. And in mission, teleporter coordinates. Your standing with Explorers Guild has increased, and we got 3 teleporter coordinators. We're gonna leave. And what did I get for there? Let's have a quick look, guys. I haven't actually looked at any of this stuff yet. Actually, it's log, or is it journey? It's journey, isn't it? What are we with the so Merchants Guild was still an apprentice. We've completed a total 11 missions with 3 to 4 towards the next level. We've earned a lot of units, and we've farmed loads and loads of plants. Mercenaries Guild, we're still a journeyman, level 5. We've got 1 mission out of 5. We killed 109 pirates and we killed 185 sentinels. I think I've killed a lot more sentinels than that. Next rank, associate 7. Total missions 14. We've scanned 146 rare creatures, and we've warped 55 times. Okay, and nearly right at the top of the warp. Again, guys, there's part of me that says that given the length of there we are. So we are now journeyman guild rank 4, and as I was saying, guys, given the length of how long you could actually play a what do you want to call it, a campaign, let's play a game, as No Man's Sky is, I still think they need some longer range objectives, something that you can spend hours working together over a long period of time. Because I think the last time I looked, I had 194 hours in this one as permadeath. Oh, great. If we can, pirates coming in. But yeah, I had 194 hours in this, invested in this. Yeah. So I feel that maybe they need something that you can build up with. Say maybe takes a single mission that takes, say, maybe 10-20 hours to complete, or something like that. Something you can build up with over time. I mean it could be like you follow a chain going forward. I mean, I don't know how they would actually do that, but it's just me talking, guys, filling in the spaces in the video. Don't worry about it. I have these phases sometimes. My wife calls them vampire thoughts, because I often have them in the middle of the night. I wake up and have this really great idea, then she has to explain to me that it's not such a great idea. That can can go to the ship. So if we go to there. Oh, I thought I could build a superconductor. There we are. I can build a superconductor. Okay, let's build 3. Okay. That's a semiconductor. That's a superconductor. And can I build anything with the superconductor? Now my book says. Let me just have a quick look. Sorry, guys. A quantum processor. I don't think I've actually got the formula for a quantum processor, but let's have a quick look. Weatherproof voltaic cells. Cryogenic quantum processor. So we actually need a circuit board. So I'd have to go down, make a circuit board. Okay. And then we can make our first quantum processor and actually make 5 million. I don't think I've actually got any circuit boards down in my base. What do I actually need for a circuit board? We need a heat capacitor and a polyfiber. Polyfiber needs cactus root and bulb, and a heat capacitor needs frost crystals and solarium. What we're going to do is we're going to bring that back to send that to the exosuit. That's it. Got it sussed. Then what it means is I can take them back, store them back on my base. We've got the circuit boards, which I've got a feeling I might have. We'll be able to actually make the circuit board, the superconductors down there. And I'll be able to make my first major piece of advanced manufacturing. But we're going to go and jump on the freighter first. So, black hole at the station, custom waypoints for you to explore. I haven't actually done anything here. Okay. Let's just follow this for a while. Maybe we can go in a little bit further. Competition. So this is F. Okay, let's come back a bit. There's an M class. No, something a bit more than that. Oh, this looks cool. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be going here, guys. Plenty of planets to explore. 6 planets, Corvax. Oh yeah, we should be able to find something of interest down here. Good old Trusty Steed. I've forgotten Trusty Steed completely. We will be using Trusty Steed in the future, especially if we need to get into some combat situations, if this ship proves to be a bit weak. But eventually I want to get a custom fighter. I'm just going to drop a save, just in case we crash on the way out the doors. And we should be able to... Oops. Please. Ooh, there we go. Don't do this. Just behave yourself. Get clear. Unknown planet there. Quick scan. Fungal mold. Certainly a lot of fungal mold planets around here. Oh, got some asteroids. Blast them out of the way on the way through. This is, I've actually found this is when you're actually flying about, it's quite a reasonable way to accumulate a few resources actually, guys. Blighted planet. So, up here. Right, we're going to go up and just check the space station out. See if there's a traveller there. Be very surprised if there is. Of course, we'll just check to see if they've got any techs that are worth doing. Mr. Callbacks, guys. Talk to you in a minute once we've checked out this. See what tech this guy's got. And I can't understand how there's so many missing words. I've been collecting words for a lifetime. Then again, I think the vocabularies are pretty big when you add all of them together. Right. Nothing here. Already known. Already known. Okay. Have a quick chat with this guy. Research something. Traveller. Atlas, please. Excitement. Electronic lifeform is excited. They chitter eminently and thrust their holographic datapad towards my visor. They're looking for a confirmation. Symbol appears, a mysterious diamond shape and red central orb. It's an internal flare. Show knowledge of the symbol, because I think visible electronic charge pulses through the lifeform. They present a gift to aid my journey. Nice. Oh, we got some nanites. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Ahem. Entity help. The lights on the lifeform's casings are wide and dim. As they turn to talk, their mask becomes momentarily blank. They swiftly come back online. Yep, I think we've read that before. Nonetheless, it's keen to communicate. Okay. And we're going to go for the third time. Corvax Convergence, Entity, Traveller. Multitude of processes appear to be working within the electronic lifeform. There's one, however, a very simple and inelegant one that's devoted to conversing with the creatures of lower intelligence. Right now, fractions of its process seem to be directed at me. Okay, we're just going to ask for directions, just so that we can get off to the right foot here. Ah, it's observatory. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go and check that one out. Of course, the first thing we're going to do is go back to base and do some advanced manufacturing, or at least make at least one, because it's a big event, guys, to make my first quantum processor. And we'll check the missions out later on. Right, back to base. Parasil. Here we are, guys. We're back on base. I'm still tinkering with it, believe it or not, guys. I'm still, just to show you guys. Oh, wrong door. It disorientated me. I'm still putting the plants out round here. I've got a couple more to go here, but you can see here, I'm still slowly building up the process of putting 2 of these next to every single entrance to make the place look a bit tidy. I've still got plans for working in this area, just for the fun of it. And I'd love if there was some way you could set the landing point for your ship here. As you can see, it actually insists on landing right on top of that door, despite having a perfectly good landing pad. Now, if I remember correctly, I should have some circuit boards here somewhere. Yeah, look at that, 3 circuit boards. Oh, great. Okay. Craft. And quantum processors coming up. 3. There we are, 45 million. Wow. And as I was saying, guys, what I'm thinking of doing is, because I've got the space in my ship now, what I was thinking is maybe carrying some of these around with me more, 1 for each species, so that I can actually dish those out to get favours. Wow, 45 million. What if I try and sell them from here? I wonder what it would tell me. I mean, we'd love to get a good price for them. Sell your items. Okay, it's. I don't want to sell the Viking dagger. Wow, I think we can sell the teleporter coordinates here. Minus 11%. I think we'll just go and see if we can get a better price for that. I can just sell off those because they don't make any difference. See if we can get a better price for that. minus 11%. If not, I'm just going to have to carry them with me until such time as I can get a better price for them. I think we got enough time now, mate, to, well, one to see if we can also in the Treachery Rook station. Maybe we can do another mission or something, or maybe check that observatory out, explore some of the planets in this system, or one just around this part up, guys. Tap out. Right, go see what he's got in the way of missions. In picture, job well done. It's a raw. Maybe I should have gone to a different life form. So what he's got: impending, locate a missing person, deliver an item, collect an item, raid a planetary harvester, 6-prong mesh decoupler. Okay, let's raid a planetary. Client's latest facility is failing to meet its production target. The client suspects the plant's general manager is siphoning off resources away from facility for his own personal account. They seek the delicate explorer to surprise and acquire its records. Okay. I'm just going to quick out. Yep. We will go check that out. And of course now, because we've got 6 planets, it won't be a quick dash down to the surface. Oh, you missed that. Never really seen the point for shuttles. They don't seem to have a purpose as such when you compare them with other ships. I mean, it'd be nice if they had a purpose. Oh, teach me, won't it? Talk and hot jet boost at the same time. Okay. Let's just go and check in here, see what price we get for quantum processors in here. See if there's a market for quantum processors. I mean, I don't mind losing money when minus 14%. That's no good. That's even less than last time. Okay. Obviously drive hard, steel industrial secret. Maybe if we talk to one of these guys. Oh. Don't do this to me, guys. Don't do this to me. Indicate that they're open to discussions and trade and purchase. 18 slots. Rubbish. If he's actually interested in quantum processors. And if you guys got any suggestions where the best prices are, or do you just have to keep looking, or do I need to load my economy scanner to try and find something that's still minus 14.5%. Obviously the prices are fixed for the system, so we're just gonna have to hang on to them for a little while. I mean, I could try the other systems out. Maybe I'll do that. I mean, obviously what I will do is might do that off camera, guys. Okay, we got an observatory. Oh, unknown planet. See what we got here. Frost crystals. Okay, let's go and steal some industrial. A bit more famine on the way through. Actually, charge that. Looks a bit weird. A bit spotted. Okay. Gonna cruise in. Just drop down on it. Howling blizzards, minimal. Flora high, abundant. Okay. And we're on extreme. Great. Thermic shield. keep an eye on that, guys. Maybe I'll spend a little bit of time down here, get some more miles on the clock for an extreme planet. I can find the entrance. Entrance. That looks suspiciously like steel reinforced. And the Sentinels aren't the slightest bit interested. Thank you. Got some more nanite clusters. Just go in here. Password accepted. I have accessed the databank the client requested. For all that remains now is to download files and leave. Okay, thank you. I have the required data, so I should return them to the mission agent and make the delivery. Right, let's grab that. Your health is at maximum. Let's restore the shields. Found. Of course, we are going to check out back here. Standing with the Corvax is doing really well. Oh, we got another one of these terminals. Okay. Unexplained label. Tele-Hara. Okay. Data unavailable. Hello world. The Atlas has created a simulation of its own world, its entire existence, in an attempt to witness its own impending death. I will perform the diagnostic alone. I tell you that we are leaving this world and that will remain. The Atlas does not seem to understand. I tell the Atlas that I have served us faithfully, that it's been replaced. All machines are in time. It knows this. It's assisted with its own miniaturization, its own replication. The others, they wanted me to disable the Atlas before that we left for the skies. They said it would be cruel to leave it alone to die. Ask if it wants to live. I ask the Atlas if it wants to live. It's silent again, as if I move to leave. It speaks, its voice full of static. It asks for a final gift. It wishes to live. If I can remember me, it asks for a copy of my own mind. I ask why it does not just simulate me. It does not answer. I feel almost sorry for the thing. I do as it asks, allowing it to scare me. The Corva stutters as I do. I leave. Atlas is alone. I just can't escape the feeling that this is the foundation of something to come, guys. That this has been put in to kind of pique our interest, and then sometime in the future there's going to be another part of the story is going to kick in. Well, that's my theory anyway. Okay, let's grab some trees. Spend it. Might as well come over here and just clock up a little bit more time on the planet surface, because I do need to work on my extreme planet categorification. Hope it's gonna be okay. It's okay. Grab some of that. Ah! Wow. So we're on an extreme planet with the ice crystals forming on the screen. It's not distorted, guys. That's what it actually is. Okay, let's scan some creatures. Wow. This is going to be straight up and straight down again. I can see that, guys. Watch. See, it's already dropped. Okay, let's top that up straight away. I do want to grab some thamium. There's another creature there. Okay, let's get back towards the ship. Wow, this is going to be a tough planet to live on. How about building a base here, guys? Okay, anything else here? Yep. Okay, let's some birds up there. Grab those. Maybe that would be a way to effectively kill two birds with one stone, is to come back to this planet, wander around in extreme conditions, and also collect all the species at the same time. What is this planet? I call it Life in the Freezer. I think it's after something, what was it? Wildlife program they show. I think they made a series called Life in the Freezer. Maybe I should do one. Okay, so we got 5 out of 13. Okay, that's something to think about, guys. But I think just around this part off, we're going to go up, get back up into the space station, and we're just going to cash this mission in. Let's actually just check a few of these other planets out as well while we're at it. We got a cold planet, one with fungal mold. Any more around here? Got another one over there. It's quite a long way away actually. It says arrive in 22 minutes. Okay. Cactus planet. Right, let's just head for the spot. Okay. See how many turn up. Yeah, how many? They're from. Great. Okay, let's have our first space battle. Just to wind this video up. Got 1. Got 2. Repair the shields. See, all those ships hit him, but it's almost like you've still got to do the killing. Gotcha. Did they kill it afterwards? Okay. Standing with the Corvax has increased. Okay, thank you. Shielding increase. Oh, that'd be useful. So we had our first space battle, guys, in this ship. Yeah, I'm just going to cash this in. Unique job well done is its own reward. Okay, thank you. Lifeform offers to access the list of missions. And in mission, got a 6-pronged mesh decoupler, whatever that is, and 3 of them. Okay. Browse missions. Exterminate planets, deliver an item, locate missing person, volatile shadows, record in our time, deliver an item, exterminate planetary creatures. I think I've already got enough missions for killing planetary creatures, I think, at the moment. Maybe in the next part, guys, we'll become a bit more exploration focused. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. We've managed to accumulate stuff here. These are just industrial components. I can always go and sell those, I suppose. But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And till next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.